this is Laura Anderson-Shaw with the Dispatch and the Argus, and we are hanging out at the Putnam Museum today here in the CSI The Experience exhibit opening tomorrow at the Putnam, hanging out in an autopsy room actually. And we talked a little bit with Kim Findlay, who is the president and the CEO of the museum, and here's what she had to say about the exhibit.
CSI The Experience is about every person who comes through the door becoming a crime scene investigator. So as soon as you walk in, you're immersed in the science, the math, the technology of crime scene investigation.
I heard you've been assigned to one of those cases that just got called in. It sounds like there's some interesting trace and impression evidence. You want my advice? Well, one of the things I can tell you is that you never know which piece of evidence is going to provide the missing link in a case.
And you come in, you may have a crime scene where a car has crashed through a house. You may have a crime scene where you found a lovely woman dead in an alley. Or you may find a crime scene where you found a skeleton in the desert. And this appears to have been an older crime that you have to solve. And the whole set of the exhibit is just like the television program. So if you're familiar with it, you're going to enjoy being guided through this experience by Grissom and Mark Helgenberg's character, the original cast. My favorite part of this exhibit is about the entomology. There's a section where you can explore a little bit about how maggots and flies and bugs and larvae give scientists a way to determine time of death and how long the body's been decomposing. It sounds a little gory, but if we go back to the Putnam's origins in 1867 as the Davenport Academy of Science, Duncan Putnam was a young entomologist, and that's why his parents started the museum, was to show his entomology collection. Oftentimes people will ask me about the age range for children to come to an exhibition, and it's really not my place to say. As a parent or a grandparent or an aunt or uncle, you know your children better than I do. And sometimes there's a 4-year-old who will do fabulously because they're just very inquisitive and logically centered. And sometimes there's a 12-year-old who might not like my favorite part, which is the bugs and maggots. Look at the sensibilities of your child and determine for yourself if this is something that they're going to enjoy with you as a family or something that maybe isn't quite for them. But the beautiful thing is there's another 110,000 square feet in the museum for them to explore if CSI isn't particularly the thing that they're ready for right now. So there is no truth to the rumor that we've had a murder here, though over the years I've often heard people talk about the fact that they think the Putnam has a little bit of haunting, a few ghosts, and I think that comes from the mummies.